Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I am reading The Longest Storm by Dan Yacarino. Okay, so let's see what this really means. The longest storm. All right. We see a bunch of babies and we see dad and we also see a little puppy. So let's find out about it. Okay, let's read this. No one knew where the strange storm came from or how long it would last. The single-parent family at the center of this timely story has to hunker down together with no going outside, and that's hard when there's obviously nothing to do and everyone getting on everyone else's nerves. One night, when the storm takes a scary turn that leaves them all in the dark, the fractured family find a way to reconnect and face together whatever the future may bring. This classic in the making will lift hearts with its optimistic vision of a family figuring out how to love and support one another even when their everyday world is shrunk beyond recognition. Okay? All right, so this is the longest storm. So we see this man is trapped in his house and we see a lot of storms coming outside. Okay. A storm came to our town. It was unlike any storm we would ever seen. So here, she seems really unhappy about the storm. She's really grumpy and does not like that there's a storm outside. And here this man is looking outside and we see the baby here. Hey guys, come inside. There's a long storm. It's unlike any other storms. So come inside. And the man is looking at the storm with a surprise, and we see flowers and we see the leaves blowing inside by the wind. Okay, so let's find out more about the storm. No one knew how long it would last. We were going to have to stay inside, maybe for a long while. And see, nobody's really actually happy. He has a really sad face, and he has a sad face, and this little girl is like, oh, when are you gonna go? And even she looks really bored because she's having to stay inside, and she's not really sure when is the storm gonna be ending. There was nothing to do and too much time to do it. So yeah, so this girl is painting, he's playing with the ball, and everybody seems to be bored and they are fighting. So there's too much time to do it, nothing to do and too much time to do it. And he's making a spill and there's water it's leaking from the ceiling, and here he has taken control by putting the bucket in there, collecting the water so it does not spill anywhere else. Okay, so now being home together like that all the time felt strange. So the kids might go to school, so everything's pretty different now. They're having to stay in their house, and it's a really unusual feeling. But soon it went from strange to bad to worse. And just when it seemed like it couldn't get any worse, okay, it did. We were completely sick of each other. And the dad right here, he is really unsure of how to handle all the temper tantrum the kids were having, and the dog is sad and they're having to stay inside. And right here, the kids are fighting, and of course there's a lot of aggression and anger just because they just are getting so bored and they don't know what to do inside the house. And it felt really strange to be in the house for such a long time, and they were feeling sick of each other. All right, so now we see a bunch of photographs here, and they're eating something, and there's a dog here. Is it possible for a family to run out of nice things to say? Everyone just wanted to be alone. So yeah, everybody seems like they wanted some privacy. They just didn't want it to be together. Okay, so here, at least that way we wouldn't get so mad all the time. So it seems like everybody needed their own space and they just wanted to do their own thing. And here the dad is reading the book, he's playing the book, and he's playing with the ball, and she's looking at the photograph, and she's just I think she's just relaxing and meditating or sleeping. And here, but then came the night we all heard a rumbling in a distance. So there's a lot of rain outside, thunderstorm. And we see here there was a big flash of thunderstorm. We see the lightning here. The whole house shook. Oh my God, this seems to be a really big thunderstorm with a big flash. All right, and she's reading a book, and he is scared and is hiding inside the blanket, and even she's hiding inside the blanket. The dog is really scared, and the dad is, and he's holding some flashcards, seems like, and he's really wondering what can he do. Then nothing. So the flashlight came, then nothing. So now the light just went out. That's why they have all these candles. And dad and so this guy, he's scared, and there's no light in the house. Can I sleep with you, Daddy? So he comes, and Daddy is welcoming this kid. You can come, and then another kid follows. So Daddy has two little kids coming to sleep with him and giving him company in the nighttime and when there's no light. And we see somebody here as well that have entered Daddy's room. And we have three kids now. We all said we were sorry. So because there's no light, everybody's scared, and everybody's with Daddy, and they wanted to be with Daddy because everybody was scared. And came the morning. The morning came, and something had changed. So now, but not the storm. It was still there. Not having to stay inside together. We still had to do that. So the storm is still pretty bad, and we see these kids making pancakes and eating, and the baby playing with the dog. So let's find out more. What happened next? Now here, there's some kind of game. So it was hard to say what had made the difference. So what made the difference from yesterday, where everybody was fighting, everybody was having a lot of problems, standing each other, but now things seems to change. It seems like everybody is getting along a little bit. So let's find out how or what changed. Someone would still get angry at someone else. So we see this baby teasing this big sister, just not for all that long. Then things started to get better a little every day until things were good. So even though they couldn't stand each other the first few days, the first day of the storm, things were getting better, and they were spending time together, eating popcorn, teasing each other, and then things started getting better, and they were looking at the photographs, and she's really delighted to see the photographs and pointing to one of the photographs. I think that's she's in that photograph. Okay. So now, and then came one impossibly beautiful day when the storm was gone. So finally we see the storm is gone, and we see the sunlight coming out. You see the yellow light here, the sunlight is coming out, and Daddy is reading the book, and everybody's hanging out together. They're getting along better. So yeah, so now the sun's out, the storm is gone. And then they went outside. We went outside. So everybody's holding hands. We have a dog, Dad, and then two sisters and a little boy. So they all went out as it's sunny outside. Seems like. And then, oh no, there was so much to do. So they went outside. Even the storm was gone. We see a bunch of trees here that kind of broke because of the lightning and the storm and the wind. So we see lots and lots of leaves here outside the house, and they're fixing the outside, and she's holding up the branches, cleaning up the thing, and even the dog is holding the branch. in his mouth. And we see the leaves fell out, and the trees are almost empty of the leaves. So they have a lot of things to do, a lot of cleanups to do after the storm. But the good thing is that they all got together and things were getting better until it went good. So this was it. So there was so much to do, but I think that was a great thing because they were able to get along better. They enjoyed each other company even when the storm was the longest. All right, guys, this was a really interesting and cozy story. I hope you liked it, and thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again in the next video.